We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Get on that football, and what a job by the onside kick team to pull that one off and steal a possession. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the crowd bringing the energy, trying to help this defense get off the field on 3rd and 10. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Buying some time. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, South Carolina. A great catch and run for 6. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. He keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he could do that.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Quarterback now breaking the field. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Here comes the two-point try. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Skips away from pressure. Now looking to throw back to the middle. He's got it for a big play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He goes in for the 2, and we have a 10-point game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. As productive as these two offenses have been early, he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach it.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Doors. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Hoskins. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Offense facing 4th down.
On the move. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put it. You know that.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Pavia. Steps away to find some room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for growth on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Perhaps drawing confidence by converting an earlier 4th down. They'll try to do it for a 2nd time in the opening. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Took care of it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a 1st down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Pavia. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Pulls it in. It's Alexander. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Got a man. It's Hoskins. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The lone back's got it. And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Commodores. A dot from the Fedora. A hat trick. And we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
They'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So after the break, they'll go back to work. These corners backing off a bit. To the air. It's Sellers. Pressure coming. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitch man. Picking up a massive gain for this offense.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. After getting absolutely nowhere on second down, they'll try it again on third and goal. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Here's a heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. That's a fumble on the play.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Buys a little time with his feet. He's open on the right. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. And he puts it on the deck again.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They just keep firing. Got it. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
From the gun. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamentals. He threw that ball up his back leg.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense.
Intercepted, a first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Lofts one high and deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the defense with pass interference coming. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Young. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in passing.
And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I think the quarterback at this point just needs to settle down. We saw the interception earlier in the game, and all of a sudden on that throw, just really bad fundamentals. The quarterback just needs to settle himself, get himself into a rhythm, trust his fundamentals, because that's going to help his accuracy.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
And the Commodores need to pick it up on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throwing right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Offense at an empty set. To throw, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Looking for his man in the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Gets it to him on the screen. Running through contact. Crosses the 30. He's got away. All by himself down the middle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Doors.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the one. He just couldn't get it in. Boy, they want to get this back right now, lining up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum.
Going deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks the tackle. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Run the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. At the 45 on his way.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Back to throw. It's Pavia. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense changing the play. And back to the air on second down. Now he's going to break the pocket. The short hands. It's Hoskins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The inside handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Newberry. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Newberry. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Commodores are in the hurry-up.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys in that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the...
Intercepted to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Rolling right and going deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate...
There he goes! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And it's on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David. And he's running free down the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyway.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Sherrill. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Hit as he throws. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up.
Breaks into the open. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. The Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on fourth down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting threes up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Racing down the left side. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the returner goes down.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the right. That's reeled in. It's Hudson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Gain of 23 on the play.
And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense is just...
He's got it! And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Elliott. Touchdown, Vandy!
It's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Why not double the try total and go for 2? From the gun, he'll try to throw. Might be looking to run. It's complete to the right. He's got the 2-point conversion, but they are still way behind. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're
looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He spins that thing down the middle. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse. He's going to throw deep right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back.
Lets it fly. Snags it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points,
It's picked up, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to pass, it's Elliott. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Snags it down the right side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The DBs will back off a bit. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He breaks a tackle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on 3rd down.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Starting to feel a little pressure. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Dances away. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So an 82-yard drive there. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. Chased out of bounds. What a big play there. They'll mark it at the 47. Guys, this is a story we see